I'm about to go get my weekly food shop, so I thought I would video that as always and bring you along with me to show you what I've bought. And I think the rest of my video is going to be a bit slightly different to usual. I'm going to show you everything that I prep this week to make my life a bit easier with a 7-year-old and a tiny baby. So I'm going to do things like roasted chicken, so we've always got some meat in the fridge, some homemade butter, some homemade bread. I'm going to make some pesto, jelly pots for lunches. I've made a list on my phone of basically everything I want to try and achieve today, which just gives me more time, especially in the mornings throughout the rest of the week. I've got a little list and hopefully I'll be able to get through it all. But right now we need to go get the food shop. I booked a really early slot this morning and I'm really worried that the school traffic's going to be bad. So we should get some bags for life and get a move on. Ready? Let's go! That was so hard to do with him on me. Right, let me show you everything that I bought. Can you chill there for a sec for me without crying? Look at that face. I'm thinking about crying, Mum. Right, here we go, guys. No, he absolutely wants to be held, so let me just do my best to show you what I bought. Also, first of all, look at those lovely brown bananas. I can't wait to make a banana bread. I don't reckon I'll be doing that today, though. So basically this is everything that I have bought. We're gonna have, I always say this every week about uploading my weekly menus on my website. I will really endeavour to catch up on that this week. I just find it so difficult, especially with a newborn, to just do all the things I need to do, let alone the extras, but I will do my best. So I've got the double cream to make butter. I've got this soft cheese, which I am gonna whip up with some fresh garlic and some herbs. That'll be delish. Sophia really wants a roast chicken, so we'll have a little mini roast tomorrow. And I'm gonna do pesto pasta today with this parmesan, and we'll put chicken in there for an added protein, and I should have enough for lunches as well. And of course, I'll make a stock with the carcass. What else have we got here? I'm not really sure why I bought those, but they're really good for like an after school snack that's not like a sort of like crisp or chocolate, which I know she always wants. But if I offer those with a bit of tomato ketchup, she'll be delighted, and they're great for lunch boxes. I've got some chili in the freezer, so we're gonna have chili one night when we're a bit rushed. And I just bought some guacamole because I'm not there to squeeze the avocados to check. As always, boiled up blocks of eggs, really good snack for the fridge. I needed new pots for Sophia's jelly, so I grabbed those ones just there. Oh, and I also didn't know how much chili I had left, so I bought some red kidney beans to bulk it out. It's just me and Sophia, so I don't need to worry about too much protein with my husband. I left the nappies in the car. They're about £3 a pack, and all of this I think cost me £99, so not particularly cheap for not a lot of food. And I am aware I do buy organic where possible, but most of the time I find it's not even that much more expensive, to be honest. Right, I'm going to go pop this all away and then I'm going to get started. If Matteo will be put down. If not, you'll have another video of me holding on to my baby for 80% of the video. Which I don't mind, because one day he won't want to cuddle me at all, but he's hell of a heavy. I got a very achy arm. Oh my gosh, it's genuinely about an hour later and I've done absolutely nothing. Let me just show you. He is finally happy. He sat in his little chair, bouncing his legs. I've put away the bulk of the food shop. Anything that's cold is put away. He's quite happy, so I'm going to get started. I think first things first, I'm going to roast the chicken, which is just there out of shop, because my husband will probably want some for his lunch, I imagine. So let me get started on that. Okay, first things first, I'm going to use it as my mirror. I need to get my hair up because this postpartum hair loss is so bad. It's not easing off anytime soon. I'm going to get my chicken on. I'm going to go really light on flavours. I'm just going to go with some olive oil, some butter. If you're going to have butter, you're going to need oil as well, because butter has a low burning point, oil has a higher one, and your butter will burn. This will stop it from burning. And simple salt and pepper, but plenty of it. Now let's open up. I've got a little glass dish here. I never used to use glass. I used to like using metal, but when I realised my nanny used glass Pyrex for pretty much everything, I've changed to glass Pyrex for pretty much everything, because the amount of metal tins that I've gone through over the years are ridiculous, and my nan's had the same glass Pyrex since she got married, so I think that tells you everything you need to know. Now, I will admit, I'm not a fan of touching raw meat, let alone raw chicken. I've only just started eating a little bit of chicken again after nearly 20 years of not eating it. So, yeah, I'm being a big brave girl. I just think it's one of the most economical meats to buy at a high quality for my family. So, basically, that's why I started again. So that's just going in here. It's a perfect size little chicken. Now it says on the pack to cook it for 1 hour 35 minutes. I'm going to do it for a little bit less, because I always find that it's a cute noise, that the packs oversay how long you need, because I reckon they don't want you to get salmonella. That's my theory, but it always needs a smidge less. And also, if you're going to leave it to rest, it's going to continue cooking a bit while it rests. So I'm just going to snip off that bit. Oh, come here. Oh, I've just touched it now. Oh. I need to pull out its little legs from the inside here. There we go. Oh, I'm so brave. Right, that's that bit done. It's going to give my little 2 fingers a little wash in the sink. Fingers are clean and dry. Going in with some olive oil. Do you know what? I might not go even go on with butter today. I'm just going to go for oil. Oh, I haven't preheated my oven. So I put my oven as hot as it can go, put the chicken in, and then I'll turn it down to, is my camera smudgy? Yeah, a little bit. I'll clean it in a sec, and then I'll turn it down to a 180 for the rest of the roasting. I think I just saw my dog in the back of my camera there wanting to go out into the garden. Just a sec, mate. I'll just season this chicken. Get a little bit in the, the carcass, like inside as well, if you can. Loads of pepper. Perfect. I'm not going to do any herbs or anything, because I don't know what we're going to obviously have this with our pesto pasta and roast tomorrow. It'll be absolutely fine for a roast tomorrow. So what I'll do, I will strip this chicken completely when it is cooled, and I will put it into a tub. All the juices in the bottom will go on top of that chicken, and it'll be perfectly moist for tomorrow. Right, doggy, would you like me to let you out? Let's do that. Oh, it's cold up there, so I'm keeping the door shut. Yeah, the wind's freezing, so that chicken is ready to go. So on my list, I want to whip some cheese. That'll be specifically for Sophia's after school snacks, so I need to do that. Pick pesto, boil eggs for the fridge. I could boil some eggs now, maybe. Then I'm going to boil the eggs and then start. I know! And then start making the pesto, and then at least my important things are done. I think I'm doing okay. No, I'm not doing that great for butter. That may look like a lot of butter to some people, but that is a day's worth for our family. My husband's not come home and had any bread yet, so that'll probably go in a minute. I made some bread in the bread maker last night. I'll just show you. I did a little rye and white loaf. It's a bit ugly on top, but it does the job. So that'll probably be gone soon, because my husband will have that with eggs for his breakfast. Oh, that's turning into a cry, isn't it, Matteo? So if you can hear me while my oven gets to temperature, I'm just going to set this aside and get on with my pesto. So I'm going to keep I actually need all of that for pesto. Basil, look at this lovely basil I've been growing on my windowsill. Look at the size of it. So I can make a really good pesto with that. I just need parmesan. Let me get some garlic as well. Okay, now it's time to make my pesto. So I'm going to go in with... You were happy until I started filming. Also, all my utensils seem to be in the camera. Let's move this a little bit. Move away. That'll do. So I'm going to start by going in with loads of parmesan. You can grate the recipe's on my website, but I'm just going to eyeball it because I know roughly what I need. You can grate this in, but I'm just going to put a chunk in and blitz it so it breaks up a bit for me. Just chop that. Give that a quick whiz around. That'll do. Then I'm going to go in with some really good quality olive oil. You can also use a good quality rapeseed oil. That'll do. Lots of salt. You having a nice time in there, chewing away. Loads of pepper. Lots of garlic. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, this is a good clove, a nice big clove. And we had some of this the weekend and it's quite strong. So I think I'll start off with just the one clove, but we can always add more. And pretty much all of this basil, if I can. Oh, Matteo, sweetheart, you having problems down there? I'll pick you up after I blitz this. Yeah. Okay, get that all in. And put that on to blitz. That looks good. Just give it a little taste test. I'll grab a spoon. Forgot the pine nuts. So I'm going to quickly do, because my husband's home and he's going to want to use the hob now to fry some eggs. So I'm going to toast some pine nuts and then put that in. Can't believe I forgot the pine nuts. Oh, I can't get the last of the pine nuts out because I'm holding the baby. So come here, the hot pan. Oh, thanks. Right, you can have the pan now. That literally looks better already. I thought it didn't look great at first.
I use some of that.
Yeah.
Let's do like some pesto chicken.
That's nice. That's why I've done the chicken. That's why I've done the chicken. Me and Sophia are going to have pesto with chicken after cooking class. Chicken will be roasted and you can have some pesto. How much do you need? Lots or a little bit?
No, just a spoonful.
Oh, that'll be plenty then. Oh, there's a whole basil leaf still chilling out in there.
Oh, here it goes. Here it comes.
And that's my pesto all done. I'm going to leave this like this, basically, like cleanliness wise, because when I whip up the oh my god, what's it called, the cheese later, that will probably add some really lovely flavour to it. But first I think that my next job is going to be to boil some eggs. Ah, you're going to fall. So my eggs are now boiled, maybe overboiled, and they are just chilling in some cold water over there. I've popped my cream cheese into my food processor. Give that a little click. I always just buy the cheapest supermarket owned cream cheese because if you look, its actual ingredient is 100% cream cheese, no added chemicals like some of the name brands. So your best bet is to buy these and buy them in bulk. They've got a really long date on them, so this doesn't go out of date till late October. So I've gone in with a pack and a half. I'm going to give it a mix to see what it tastes like in this pesto mixture, and then I'll go in and add any other flavours after I've given it a taste like this. Put the lid on. Oh, there we go. I think it's going to need more flavours. I don't know, actually, it's really nice. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Really gorgeous. And that is so much, well, considering I didn't add anything, that is so much cheaper than buying the brand named, like, flavoured ones. Oh, sweet boy. let's go have a cuddle on the sofa and see if you can have a nap. And I also want to toast off these from It's a bit later on now. Matteo has been fed and he's had a lovely nap. The chicken has roasted and I'm just boiling the kettle to make some jelly. This is the jelly we like to use. It's the Wibble jelly. Oh, doggy, why are you always barking? Is that gonna make one more, do we think? Maybe a little one. That could be a snack for me. Perfect. So they're just set in nicely behind me. I just thought what I am actually going to do now, we can survive without the butter. Well, I will still make the butter, but that's so quick. I'm actually going to make while Matteo's fed and really happy. He's at my feet playing with his feet. He's so cute right now. I'm going to make waffles because I really want to get them in the freezer, because when I struggle the most is when I'm on my own in the mornings with Matteo and Sophia to get like a good breakfast. And if I say to her that breakfast is cereal in the morning, she's like, okay, and she doesn't really get out of bed. Fair. If I say we've got waffles of berry compote and yogurt, or I've fried up some bacon and we're going to have that waffles, she'll be right out of bed. So I'm going to make my waffles. The recipe's on my website, which I'll link everything below. We get that all mixed up. And then I feel like while my waffles are cooking and I'm just putting the next batter in, it's quite a nice therapeutic motion. I can finish tidying the kitchen and put that food shop away. And then I'll make the butter. I'm sure there's something else I'm forgetting. I just looked at my waffles recipe and I know exactly what I was thinking. I need butter to make the waffles and I was worried that I don't have enough. I'm also going to use some of my buttermilk, which is the discard from making butter with the cream. So that's from the last batch I made on Thursday. I've kept that in here. I do have spare butter in the freezer though, so hopefully I've got enough. I just really want to eat a waffle, so that's why I'm doing them next. So I'm going to crack on with that now. I'm sorry that your view is the bottom of my mug shelf, but there's not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid. Let's get a spoon, start weighing out my ingredients. So I need some self-raising flour. This is also an all-in-one method, so that is really handy. So I need 250 ml. Hopefully I've got enough. A little dribble left, perfect. I need eggs, milk, sugar, vanilla, get an egg, and the butter. Good. Whisk that up, and then basically that is my waffle mix. I normally really like putting in golden caster sugar, but I don't have any, so I'm going to risk it with some light brown soft. That'll do. Look at all those delicious waffles. I am going to keep myself out one to have one in just a sec. And over here, I am just boiling up some frozen berries to make a berry compote. And as you can see, we've been it's steamed up. Been picking out that chicken as we've been walking past, living our best lives. I'm just about to have a little bit of pate on toast now. Because my husband has Matteo for a minute. And then I'm going to carry on, I think, with making some butter. So I'm going to leave these to cool, before I freeze them up, put them in a freezer bag. And they'll last in the freezer at least, for my family, 2 or 3 days. But I would say otherwise for 2 weeks. So now my eggs are cooled. My compote is also cooling. Waffles are cooling. Eggs are now cooled. So I'm going to peel, crack them and put them in a Tupperware. My mum brain is mum braining today. I'm really struggling to, you know, function. I'm gonna make my butter now. I feel like I've made it a lot on all my channels, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, so I won't harp on about it too much. I'm basically gonna whip up both of these in my mixer until they separate into the butter and the buttermilk, season with salt, save the buttermilk and pop the butter in the fridge. Nice and easy. It's a lot later on now. Matteo and I have had another feed and some sofa snags, and I'll show you what I've done with the chicken. So I started shredding it, but I forgot to press record, and obviously my hands are pretty greasy. So that's all the chicken in there, and I put as much chicken juices and fat in as I could spare to help keep that moist. And then in my slow cooker I've popped the carcass and some veg from my fridge. So we've got some carrots, onions and spring onions, loads of dried herbs. There's loads of garlic in the bottom in there too, salt and pepper. I'm going to fill this up with water, turn it on high to make my delicious slow cooker stock. Pop that in the fridge, and now I just need to do a little tidy up really before the school run. My ref. Oh, and my compote as well, that's done. You might be able to see in there and in the fridge. Still haven't done these seeds. Hopefully I'll get to roast them tonight. What do you want? You want another bit of chicken? I bet you do. I just thought I'm going to film one more little vlog clip and then I'm going to end the vlog here, else I'm just going to have too much to edit and not enough time to be a mum and tidy up basically. But this is going to be Sophia's after school snack, and these baked rolls are absolutely delicious, and she's going to have that with some of the homemade herby cream cheese. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll try and link I can see my baby looking at me, every recipe down below. And if you're new here, hello, because I've had so many new people follow me lately and I'm really grateful. And if this is the first time you're watching me and you haven't yet, please do subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.